afternoon to all of you. I'm actually looking after the solution piece for the future cities from HPE side. So when actually we are talking about future cities or smart cities, so what actually make the city smart? So it is how actually we can manage our operations in an efficient way. So how actually we can work on some of the interventions and how actually we can deploy some of the ITifications within those interventions which will actually make the system operations end-to-end efficient. So I'll actually talk about over here how actually HP is doing from rural to the best business and the hospitality segment, and which all things HP is providing into these opportunities. So if you look at, so we need to actually manage the quality of life of citizen. We need to actually manage the citizen and visitors and the different business houses within the city has to be well connected, and that has to be a seamless communication between the different departments. Then we need to actually look at how my city is generating different kind of job opportunities to the citizens. Then how actually we can manage the different core services of the cities. So if I look at a model like this, if we have a model where I need to actually address the requirement of visitors, citizens, business houses, schools, stadiums, and the different event venues. Just like Goa has actually got a football ground, and there are a lot of visitors into the city. They come to the city, and there are a lot of, then there are citizens where literacy rate is 99.9% as on date. So how actually we can efficiently manage the operations of that kind of city? Definitely you need to actually give some control of those different interventions to your operations staff and how they are now managing the different city assets, different city operations with a click or into a live environment. And at the same point in time, how actually the city is integrating with the different authorities in a live environment. Just like hospital system is one, emergency system is one, fire system is another one, police is another one, then the connectivity to the citizens, to the visitors, how actually we can manage that efficiently. So if I look at a model, if I'll actually convert this model where I'm talking about visitors, I'm talking about operation, I'm talking about authorities, and I'm now talking about where these smart city initiatives are coming and there are different cities rolling out as per their requirement. So there has to be a ICT architecture, and where actually HP is contributing into that ICT architecture. So I have actually put some of the dots onto this architecture where we have got sensors, we have got edge network, we have got then core network of the city, then coming to the data center where all the applications are hosted, and then we are talking about the different applications which are running into the city and how actually efficiently we are managing that from a command and control center environment. And when we are talking about the different solution or different interventions for the city. So the key requirement is the seamless integration from one intervention to the another intervention, where HP is playing a key role to the different city levels, where your camera need to talk to your fire system, and then your lighting system again talk to some different intervention. So there are some solutions from HP, just like we are there into edge with our Wi-Fi city Wi-Fi portfolio. We are there into core with our next generation of routing and switching component. And then we are moving towards the integration of different city interventions with our IoT platform, where that is a very matured IoT platform as on date. HP is using or providing services onto that platform to different organizations from last 7 to 8 years as on date. And HP is now getting into, as I mentioned, that we are addressing the problem of rural to urban-rural, and then coming to the city, where we are addressing city requirements and business houses as well. Business houses, one of the example can be a hospitality industry if I look at Goa, because there are a lot of visitors who are coming, and then there are a lot of hotels, and they need to actually now manage the experience of the visitor. And as a city, again, I need to manage the experience of my visitors. So how HP is doing that thing? So I have actually kept my slides very less. I'll play some 2 or 3 videos over here about our e-healthcare center solution, where we have deployed across India at 88 plus locations as on date. And then I'll talk about the security and the safe city solution. There's a video around that, how actually you can track a person into the city in a live environment when he was where. So those all things. And then how actually we are addressing to the next generation of hospitality from HPE side. So this is a e-healthcare center solution, where we are addressing the problem of rural, as ma'am mentioned about farmers, how actually we have done it for farmers. So here HP has actually done it for rural population and urban poor, where how urban poor can be actually benefit from this solution, can have a benefit from this solution, where with the economical healthcare facilities, how a city can enable its citizens. So we'll actually talk and we'll be able to see into the video. So this is the first.
My father taught me to believe in every seed that we put into the ground, that every dream could become a reality. So he borrowed money, bought many bags of seeds, rented more land. When the big harvest comes, he was going to buy a tractor. Day and night, he hurried to prepare the fields before the clouds came. And then days passed. Everyone in the village had given up. there's medicine in the town far away, but we have no money left. That was no ordinary day. We did not know our lives would soon change forever. As my father says, nothing is impossible if only we can hold on to our faith. Who could imagine that one day a medical center could travel to our village?
This video actually shows that how actually we are doing at rural level where doctor is far away and still we are able to address the requirement of the rural population. This can be actually deployed in the smart cities at the edge of the city where there is a very, there are very less doctors within the city. So if you look at, because every city has its own limitations. Just like in, if we talk about Goa, maybe Goa will be well equipped with the healthcare solutions, and the population over here can actually get the best healthcare facilities. But in the areas like near to Delhi, and even in UP, in the northeast side of it, where doctor is just sitting some 200 kilometers or 100 kilometers away, how actually we can address that kind of problem? And at the same point in time, how actually we can address the urban poor problem, where a person who is there in metropolitan cannot actually pay that kind of hefty amount for his health care. So this is the solution what actually we present for the healthcare, and the end-to-end application and the concept is there from HPE side. So the next, I'll actually move to the video where we are demonstrating how actually we can track from a command and control center a person who is now some terrorist or something like that, and now we have actually got a database related to his face and all that, and how we can track within the end-to-end city where that person is going from places to places within the city, and we can track on a command and control center screen that when that person was where, or where is that person at this point in time, and which is the nearest location the police can actually take action to catch him or something like that. So can we play the second one? No, second video. This is example of Singapore city. Two days, something like that. So now moving to the next thing, where how we are addressing the next generation of hospitality requirement. That actually, this video will provide us some sense how actually we can deploy a user experience to our citizen, user experience to our visitors, or how business houses can evolve up to that level where that user is getting each and every information in a live environment. Maybe this is related to hospitality, but the same kind of situation or the SOPs can be written for the citizens and for visitor management as well. Can we play the third one? Third video. Okay. And now system is telling her that she need to take left, right, and just to go to that meeting room. So her order in an automatic way is transferring from that location where she ordered to this location where she is right now. So this is about hospitality experience. And now imagine the same thing can be, HP can get into the different kind of domains like experience to the citizen, experience to the city visitors on the basis of the area-based development where government is talking about area-based development of the cities, how actually those services with a seamless thing can be provided to the citizens. So from the technology point of view, HP is a technology solution provider. There we are managing the city operations like that one would get a seamless experience, and at the same point in time, it will bring the efficiency of that city in terms of jobs as well, in terms of how actually you can bring the city to a next level where you can think about the next generation of the city in terms of healthcare, in terms of education, in terms of the integration of different authorities onto a single platform. So this is from my side for the day. Thank you all.